What is up, guys? It's your boy, Vic. I've got the Justice League trailer, Zack Snyder's cut, in front of me. And, oh boy, I was so excited. I haven't had chills watching a trailer since Godzilla King of the Monsters, which is an amazing movie, by the way. So, here we are. It happened. It really happened, and they called us madmen. They called us crazy. They said we were wasting our time. The Zack Snyder cut will never see the light of day. Well, who's laughing now? Here, in front of me is Zack Snyder's Dark Side. Different, doesn't have an armor on his top. His whole top torso is naked, bare to the world. You know what? I love this design. This design is badass. It's different. I never understood why people want everything to be exactly the same. I'm an artist. I do some art, I draw characters, and when I do, I like to take my own approach towards them. I like to add my own bias to it, just my own artistic liberty, and I appreciate that about Snyder. So his Dark Side looks amazing. He has his axe, that big ass axe. Now, Dark Side does not have any sort of weapon like this, not in the comics, not in the cartoons, not in any of the animated movies we've had in the past. No such weapon. But Snyder, artistic liberty. So he swings the hammer. We don't see what he hits with the hammer. And the next shot is Superman dying in Batman v Superman at the hands of Doomsday. And the next scene is Metropolis, I believe, in ruins, and it's just alien spaceships everywhere. And if you look right here, you see a Justice League sort of plate that's been destroyed. Mind you, in this current timeline, at least the one we all know, the Justice League has not been established yet. So what does this tell you? This has got to be the future. So Flash is involved, time travel, obviously this is the future. And let's keep going. Oh wow, we did see this in Batman's Nightmare in Batman v Superman. So clearly Zack Snyder had this planned. We don't see this in the original Justice League. Oh well, we finally get to see it, and I'm glad. And this next scene here is Gal Gadot. Oh, I love you. She's looking at the arrow. If you remember in the original Justice League, we see her mother shoot an arrow over to some island, I think in Greece. This is probably the arrow. And then remember this scene in one of the original Justice League trailers? Batman looking at a hologram of what appears to be Superman. Some people are saying it's Supergirl, but I doubt it. Why would they have a Supergirl in the show and then a Supergirl in live action? I'm not saying people are, easily confused, but I don't think they would do it. And then we get a shot of Aquaman walking towards the ocean. Yeah, eat it in, ladies. This shot was for you. We see the scene here with Cyborg, Victor, playing football. And there's a lot of slow motion in there. That's how you know it's Snyder. We see the scene of who I think is his mother. Looking at this made me a little sad because we all know what happens to his mother. So unfortunate. But hey, we get to finally watch it. And then we get the scene we all wanted. The scene we never got. Superman in the black suit. And it looks amazing. I'm excited. If you remember this scene in the original Justice League where Wonder Woman saves the children and the staff from the terrorists, she's talking to one of the students, and the student gives her this smile, and Wonder Woman smiles back, and it had me thinking, why? They wouldn't just put that there for no reason. So could this perhaps be Wonder Girl? I don't know. And then we get the scene with Barry Allen. Everything's frozen, slow motion. I think this leaked online a while ago. Everything's frozen. Car there, as you can see, that's Barry right there, and that's Iris. Everything's frozen. Accident about to happen. The vibe I'm getting from this is some real 90s or 80s. Maybe it's just Snyder's filter and how he makes his movies, but maybe it's the car too. So he saves her, and boom, explosions in the background, a hot dog on the ground, people scared. And Barry and Iris are just caught looking at each other in love. Love at first sight. But this scene in the trailer was really, really good. I enjoyed it. I've never seen this actress before. But, hey, can't wait to see her Iris. I'm excited. And then we get the scene with Cyborg at the grave. Perhaps he's visiting his mother's grave. Or is this connected to Superman? I don't know. But we'll just have to wait and see. And then we get the shot of Batman on a statue or a gargoyle. At first, when I saw this scene, the only thing I could look at was Batman in the background. And then lightning happened. And it just amazing. And then I noticed the skull, gargoyle, statue, whatever it is, the Death Reaper. Such an amazing scene. This is what Snyder is known for. Some people think Snyder struggles with putting a cohesive story, but his scenes, his cinematic, his style is just top notch. Some people, not me. I like Zack Snyder all around. I love his work, his method, his story, his art style. The man is an artist, and I appreciate his art style. I appreciate any artist who takes something and make it their own. I appreciate that. And I also appreciate artists who stick to tradition, the books, and just do their thing. Different people, different strokes. And then we get the scene with Lois Lane and Martha Kent hugging it out. Martha. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. Let's not start that in the comments below. Let's stick to Justice League. Well, by the way, I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was great. We get the scene with, I think that's Aquaman's armor and his trident, talking to Mera. We saw this in the original Justice League, actually. Yes. Let's keep it moving. And then we get this shot of Darkseid. If you recall, we saw a scene like this in Justice League, but it was Steppenwolf. So this is a completely different movie. And then we see Steppenwolf. You see the chin is still the same, but the exterior is different. The armor's different. And I like it. We get a scene with Cyborg just tweaking. He was just tweaking like a mug. And Flash in the background like, yo, what the hell is going on? We get a scene with Superman in the background just straight flying. And by straight flying, I'm talking about just the creepy flying that is creepy and badass at the same time. Literally just standing still and flying like this. Yo, I saw that in real life. I'll be scared. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. Lois looking up. Excited, guys. I really am. And then we see a man pushing a button on a controller. A red big button. You don't leave this around me. It's asking to be pressed. So the button activates, I think, from the trailer. This might be different in the original movie. Activates a beam at the mother box. And then right next to it is Cyborg's father, who disintegrates, I guess you could say, Manhattan style. Snyder, Manhattan style, if you haven't seen Watchmen. What's going on? I don't know. Does he die? Does he get teleported somewhere? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But it looks painful, so I'm not going to take a guess and spoil it for you in case I'm right. But you know where I'm going at. We get a scene in the mascara. What's going on here? Boom! Steppenwolf. You guys remember the entrance in the original Justice League? Just like this. Armor's different. It has this multiple pieces moving together, and I am obsessed with that. I could watch Michael Bay's Transformers transform over and over again. I am just so obsessed with multiple moving parts moving together to make one specific thing. An armor in this case, and I love it. Or a car if you're talking about Transformers. I love it. Just and I wish I could draw this. I get jealous when I see other envious when I see other artists draw extremely complicated moving parts, and I just wish I had that dedication and the drive to do that. Bam! Steppenwolf. I love it. I just love it. Look at that. That's the sound. It's probably making a hella, alien metal sounds. I love it. Let's take a look at the original Steppenwolf. Man, get this PlayStation 2 graphics out of here. So we get this scene in the trailer, Snyder's trailer, not on the original Justice League anymore. This scene reminded me of something, so I went to watch the original Justice League trailer, and bam, same scenes, but you know, Cyborg and Aquaman are in Snyder cut, and it's just movie magic is amazing. It's amazing. I don't want to see this. I want this. This is what I want, and I'm so excited. We see a scene here with people, a lot of lights. Not sure what's going on here. I think that's a woman or Flash. It looks like Cyborg's dad, and there's just moving spirit-like beings. I don't know. Could be the Speed Force. Could be interdimensional place. Could be anything. Some quantum universe. We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. And then we see a shot, and thank God, all that red light, that original red light crap from the original Justice League is gone. We get the darkness, the night. This might be Gotham. This might not even be the final, fight against Steppenwolf. And here you should see this Parademon tackle the shit out of the Batmobile. Do you know how strong you have to be to fucking tackle the Batmobile? Strong as shit. And then Batman was actually going back and forth with some of these, alien soldier parademon beings and hand to hand, and he was holding his own. So Batman's a beast, man. And then we get the shot of Superman and Steppenwolf, Superman in a black suit going up against Steppenwolf. Oh, so are you telling me we're gonna get Justice League versus Steppenwolf, Justice League versus Darkseid? Oh, God. What a time to be alive! What a time to be alive! I love it. And they're clashing. Boom! Pretty sure Steppenwolf gets his ass sent flying, but we'll see. We get a scene. This scene was sort of weird. Parademon's shooting at Batman, and he's just blocking it with his gauntlet, or his whatever he's got on his arm or hand, multiple times actually. And then we get this scene with Flash in some sort of alternate dimension. He's definitely not on Earth, or he might be in some sort of pocket Speed Force. Whatever, you guys know the deal. We'll just have to wait and see. The Kent farm, Clark Kent, with his mom and wife he should have married if he did not die. Then this scene here, Cyborg stopped a whole bunch of missiles. Those do not look like regular missiles. They look like nukes. Big ass nukes. Just waiting for a reason to take a country out. But with these many nukes, I don't know. The whole Earth, not blow it up, but just mess it up so bad everyone dies. And he just redirects it. And if you notice, he's not Cyborg yet. He's in his human form. So I think this might just be some mental battle going on with Victor. And then we get the scene. This is definitely one of the flashbacks during Wonder Woman's story in Justice League, but maybe more context. Or maybe this is not Wonder Woman's story in Snyder's cut, and instead a flashback entirely. We see God. It's got to be a god. I suspect that is Poseidon. I suspect it's Poseidon. We've seen Zeus. That might be Poseidon. Oh, look. If you look here, he's got what do you call it? Aquaman's logo. Let's take a zoom in there. That's the Aquaman logo. So yeah, I was right on the money. Poseidon. Hey, might be wrong. We'll see. Maybe that's his great grandfather, or something like that. Maybe one of the kings. Could be a king. Could be a king, actually. Maybe not a god. He slams the trident on the ground. Boom. Sends those fools flying. We see Cyborg tackle a tank. This was in the original trailer. Never got to see it in the original Justice League, made by WB. Glad we finally get to see the context here. This is during the Superman versus Justice League battle. All we saw was Superman fight the Justice League. So, but here we get to see a lot more. Who has the power to fling a tank at a civilian? Multiple people. But in this case, this context, it has to be Superman when he's out of his mind. We'll just have to wait and see. See Flash running, the gliding style. Hey, it's kind of cool. I love it. We'll see. And the pose scene with the entire Justice League. What a shot. This is a wallpaper. This is a desktop wallpaper. This is a poster. Looks amazing. Oh, none of that red tint. Oh, man. 2021 cannot come quick enough. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. There is an end scene where they talk to each other, but I don't have to analyze that. You can go watch it. You know, we're all adults here. We're all teenagers, kids, you know, reasonable-minded people who can make their own assumptions from a bunch of people talking. So yeah, I recommend go watching that. It's out. It's on YouTube. Enjoy it. Guys, I am so hyped. I am so hyped. And I can't wait for 2021. I hope I'm still alive. And, you know, just well and healthy to see this. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for perhaps more analysis. You have a wonderful day.